I got some personal news. So, if you're going to Fort Wayne, Indiana for a regional tournament, basically on March 31st to April 2nd, your boy will be there. Your boy will be there. That's right. I will attend my very first regional tournament. I won't be participating in the tournament. I will be there covering it. So, more than likely, I will be there that Saturday and Sunday for the PvP portion, the Pokemon Go PvP portion of the tournament that'll be taking place there. There going to be other different tournaments that'll be taking place there as well. So if I see you, I will be available for pictures, and you know, you want me to sign something, I guess. If you want to add me in your friends list, yeah, I will be there available for that as well. So my yearly trip to Indiana continues apparently. So your boy will be in Fort Wayne, Indiana on March the 31st, but I will be attending the tournaments on April 1st and April 2nd, which is Saturday and Sunday. So, there's that bit of news. Let's get on to what's going on this Saturday, but in more detail, shall we? Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy True, and today's date is Tuesday, March the 14th, so it is Pi Day. Now, here's what's going on this Saturday. So there should be a flyer right in front of my face talking about the Golden Lure party that is taking place at the Civic Center in Dearborn this Saturday. All the Golden Lures and the Golden Lure only will drop at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when this will start. So we want the Golden Lures to drop at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at the Civic Center in Dearborn. In case you're wondering why there, because I did a poll on Twitter, on Discord, and in a Facebook group. And even though the Facebook group, I believe they went with downtown Detroit, but there wasn't a lot of votes there. The majority of the votes were on Twitter, and you guys picked the Civic Center in Dearborn. Even in Discord, you guys picked the Civic Center in Dearborn. So that's where we're gonna have it. So here's the, well, I announced this already, but here's the official announcement and a strategy to, you know, basically help you guys get the most amount of golden, well, Gimmighoul coins rather, that you could possibly get. So it will start this Saturday. We want the Golden Lures to drop at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Now we're gonna talk about where to drop the lures. We're gonna talk about how to get the lures in case you missed my video on how to get the Golden Lure and all that jazz. So here we go. The first thing you probably wondering is, where is the Civic Center in Dearborn? Now it's very easy to find. All you gotta do is type in your Google map, Dearborn Police Department, and you're basically going there more or less. But if you want the exact address for some odd reason, it is 16099 Michigan Avenue. That's Dearborn, Michigan 48126. Yes. So yeah, again, 16099 Michigan Avenue. That is the location for the Dearborn Police Department, which is a part of the Civic Center in Dearborn. Like that's that one massive parking lot structure. You see me there pretty much in a lot of my videos. That's where I go for my pogo grind. That's where I go for community day and all that jazz right there. There's going to be a library there. There's going to be an actual performance center. There's going to be, I think it's 2 softball fields. There's going to be a soccer field. And of course, there's going to be a jungle gym. There's going to be a dog park and a pet building. I don't know what that building is in the back, but that would be there as well. And they all share one massive parking lot structure. But more importantly than that, there's a bunch of Pokestops there, and there's like 8 gyms there as well. So that's where we're gonna have the lure. So now you know the location. Now let's talk about where we're gonna drop, well, not where we're gonna drop these lures. Let's talk about how to get the lures first. So you're gonna need a copy of Pokemon Scarlet or Violet. This is Violet in my hand. Scarlet is actually on my system right now. I'm literally looking at it right now as we speak. Now I did a video on this already. So if you wanna see how to get a Gimmighoul coin, look at the link in the description box below. And if you do, basically, if you follow the instructions in that link 5 times on 5 different days, you don't have to be 5 days in a row, you're going to get a Golden Lure. That, unfortunately, that is the only way to get a Golden Lure. Now, some of you may be wondering, well, wait a minute. There's a bug going on involving this tactic to get the Golden Lure, to get the coin bag and stuff like that. So what about that? So based on what I have been informed, not personally, but based on what I have been informed, there's been about less than 100 people that caught this bug. And keep in mind, Scarlet and Violet, millions of copies of this game sold worldwide. So there's that. But what I will say is this: if you were to have any special gifts like Go Fest gifts, Hoenn Tour gifts, gifts that was only, from Pokestops that were only created for certain events, like a Pokemon tournament, or whatever the case may be, do not use those. Play it safe. Do not use those. Do not use those. Instead, just use, gifts from Pokestops that's been there for a really long time to play it safe if you don't want to try and get this bug. So there's that. And again, if you follow the guide on how to get the coin bag, which is, again, the link to that is in the description box below. If you do that on 5 different days, you're going to get a golden lure in your Pokemon storage. Now, here's what I'm doing, and hopefully some of you guys are doing this as well. I'm going to try to put down not 1, but 2 golden lures this Saturday. Now, the thing is, you can only hold 1 golden lure in your bag. So you're probably wondering, how can you get 2? Well, here's what's going on. As of right now, I have done the deed, which is in the description box below, and this is my 3rd time doing this cycle that I did it. So that means I'm gonna do it again on Thursday. That'll be my 4th time, and then I will not do it again until Saturday. So once Saturday gets here, I'll drop my first golden lure. I already got a golden lure on me ready to go. I'm gonna drop that down first. I'm gonna bring my Switch with me to the park, one of these things. I'm gonna bring it with me to the park. I'm gonna, cut it on, get the Wi-Fi popping, and then connect my Pokemon Go game to that and get another coin bag. And hopefully that would be count as the 5th day, and I can get a 2nd golden lure. And then I'm gonna go back out, drop it, and then go from there. So that's my plan. You can probably do that as well, if you plan this in advance, if you know that it's going down and things of that nature. So keep that in mind. If you're trying to get as many golden lures down as you can, that is the way to do it. So there you go with that. Now, speaking of putting down the golden lures, let's talk about where to put them. So check this out. So what you're looking at right now is the map of the entire Civic Center here in Dearborn. So we talking about all of this. That's what we talking about. All of this. Now, let me get something out the way real quick. On foot, we will not be going down here, because that would be too much. We will not be going down here. So we can eliminate that right there, right now. And if this is, well, we could do this as well. Now let's get a some of a golden market here, and we're gonna do the following. So the plan is to go from here, because there's gonna be some Pokestops down here, to go from here alongside the Performing Arts Center, probably this way, and it maybe back here, because there's gonna be some Pokestops right here, and then walk this way alongside the Civic, the police station, go this way, and then back this way, and possibly go this way as well. So basically along this trail right here, that's where we want to drop the golden lures. It's walking distance, and we should be able to cover it all within or close to 5 minutes, maybe a little after 5 minutes, but that's where we want to be. There's gonna be some Pokestops down here, we don't want that. There's gonna be one Pokestop down here, we don't want that. There's gonna be one Pokestop down here, we don't want that. There's gonna be, obviously, all this down here we don't want. Now, this part, there's gonna be one Pokestop right here. It's just one, but if you want to put it down there for some odd reason, I mean, you could, but for the most part, I wouldn't recommend it. Again, we want to follow this path right here. This is where we want to drop the golden lures, and the golden lures only. Do not drop regular lures. Do not drop rainy lures. Do not drop the mossy lures. Do not drop any other lures. Just the golden lure module. If you don't have a golden lure module, do not drop any modules at all. Do not load up anything if you do not have a golden lure module on you. You can still show up. You can still get your coins. But again, if you do not have a golden lure module, do not drop a regular lure module along this path. If you want to go down here in this red area and do that, go ahead. The red area up here, go ahead. That one Pokestop down here, go ahead. The one over here, go ahead. But not over here where the gold lines are. We don't want that. Like, even if you want the question mark, you can do that too. But this part, we want it gold. Gold lure modules only, or nothing. Because there's going to be some people who are going to be late, and they might have a golden lure module, and there may be a Pokestop for them to drop their golden lure module at. And we welcome that. You know, if you're not on time and you want to late, but you have a golden lure module, if there's a spot, we welcome the golden lure modules only. No other lure modules, just the golden ones along this golden path right here. That's pretty much the plan for this Saturday's golden lure party at the Civic Center in Dearborn. So you have the location, you know how to get your golden lure. Hopefully you can get 2. If not, then it is what it is. Hopefully you show up really before 2 o'clock so we can plan this out so you have a good idea where to put these down at. And then we can walk around and probably spend like the first hour getting these Gimmighoul coins. And then after that, it's community day. It's Slowpoke. It's Galarian Slowpoke. You know, and obviously you can catch Galarian Slowpoke, look for shinies while spinning these Pokestops and things of that nature. So there's that. Speaking of spinning Pokestops, make sure that your item bag have room. You know, make sure you clear out your item bag storage. So if you have a bunch of rare candies, go for your Pokemon and see which Pokemon need that candy and dump it in there. You know, if it's a legendary, if it's something PvP related, whatever it is, like, I don't recommend trashing it because that's rare candy. You can always use that. So dump it on the Pokemon somewhere and then you'll be good from there. If you have a bunch of Pokeballs, dump them because you're going to get more while you're there. If you have a bunch of potions, unless it's max potions, dump them. Even hyper potions, dump them. Because guess what? You might get more. But you're going to get more of the regular ones. You're going to get more whatever other potions that there are. And the berries as well. You have a bunch of berries. Dump them. Not the silver one. Not the silver one. Keep those. The golden ones, more or less keep those as well. But every other berry, dump them. Because you're going to get more anyway. So there you go with that. So make sure that you have room in your item storage for the golden lure party so you can constantly be spinning these Pokestops non-stop for at the very least or really up to an hour after 2 p.m. 2 p.m. rather. So that would be the best way to capitalize on the golden lure party and for you to get possibly more than 1,000 Gimmighoul coins. Because there's a lot of Pokestops there. Hopefully there's a lot of people who show up, drop their golden lure modules and golden lure modules only, no other lure modules, and then we should be good. So there you go. I'm gonna call it a wrap. So with all that said, y'all know this is this boy New J Gas Speak, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah. Subscribe. Thanks, man. Do it. After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell icon so you never miss a new video or a live stream ever again. Thanks, guys.
Lewis the trainer, articulating paint. With my tongue, I done things that people said I can't. Now they rank 'em with the elite, but it's for the people and victory is part of defeat. Cause when you get back on your feet, then you try again. Learn from mistakes, show 'em that I got what it takes and I'm dying to win. I'ma hit and move away.